Good evening, everyone. Today I'll be discussing about some points you have to remember when you're applying for job. Okay, so maybe you have completed your course, you may be expert in technologies, you may be able to communicate, but the thing is, unless and until you don't get opportunity, you will not be able to showcase that. Okay, for that you have to know what are the steps required in a proper way to get proper calls, right? So there are n number of people who are applying for jobs. There is always a competition, right? So everyone is aiming for job. So how you can make your profile better than others, that is something which we are going to see in today's session. Okay, so many people are applying. If let us say example, there is a recruiter, okay, who wants to fill its position in his company, maybe 4 to 5 positions, but he'll be getting hundreds of profiles. So what you need to make to be in the top 5, top 10, top 15 is something you have to be taking precautions, because there is always a competition. Okay, life is full of competitions, so you need to be better than someone else to achieve that. That is something you have to keep in mind. So today I'll be talking about few things that you have to keep in mind, right? So there are few things that you have to remember when you are applying for job, right? I hope everyone has created your own resumes. Now we will see how to apply and what are the things you have to keep in mind. Okay, now I hope everyone is in now is searching in an Indian market only. Okay, so the top two portals where you can get a lot of calls, I would say, is the first is Naukri and the second is LinkedIn. Okay, so now your objective is to start applying only to these portals so that you get a lot of calls. The first thing is let's talk about Naukri. So Naukri is a portal where all the recruiters or all the consulting services will try to pick your resumes. Okay. So let me tell you what is happening in the background. There are HRs in every company. There is technical team in every company, and people will be working. So this HR people maybe not be able to search a right profile. So these people will give this work to some consulting services, or maybe some consulting who can get a right profile for them. Basically all the companies are outsourcing this job to some consulting. So what will be the role of a consulting company? The only role of the consulting company will be pick the right resume, do a 1 minute or 2 minute of screening, like what is the experience, what is the notice period, everything, and they will push it to a company. So this company, let me take example XYZ company. This company, rather than they picking from Naukri, they try to take in touch with the they try to take touch from this consulting services, right? So this is what is going to happen. Now what you have to keep in mind is you have to make sure you apply for the consulting services as well, because a lot of consulting services, they act like an intermediator, like they connect whoever is an employee, and they'll be connecting with the companies. So some companies, maybe they'll act like a payroll company, or maybe like it's a full-time direct contract based, or it could be a direct employee. So you choose which consulting services. In case they ask you, it's your responsibility to ask what could be the payroll company. Is it going to be the consulting, or it could be going to the main company? Try to get this cleared. Some people just thinking that it's a consulting, they don't apply it. Don't do that mistake, because they just act like a intermediate. They only connect from employee to company, because companies, like always, they are busy with other things, like their HRs will have a lot of works. So obviously they'll not be able to go and search in Naukri, right? So obviously they'll be giving this work to some third party consulting services. So you be active. You get When you get called, try to get in touch with them, try to ask who is the client, what will be the job role, everything, and then you apply. Okay, so always, if you're waiting from a main company, or like for example XYZ company, who is like in the top 5, I would say TCS, HCL, Infosys, all these companies you're waiting, maybe you may not get called directly, but indirectly through consulting you may get it. Okay, keep that in mind. So your first step will always be creating a good Naukri profile, right? So once you create the Naukri profile, three things you have to keep in mind. The first thing is The first thing is, this is what is the screen you will see when you open your Naukri profile. Okay, always make sure this does not go more than 1 day. This does not go more than 1 day. Okay, the more and more you keep updating your profile will come on top when the recruiters search for it. Every day update. In a day, try to update morning 8 o'clock once, or afternoon 1 o'clock, or before going to sleep one time. Try to keep on updating. If this is crossing more than 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, gradually the number of calls you get will go down. Keep that in mind. Right, so this is the first step you have to keep in mind. Whatever profile you keep, always it should be like last profile updated should be today, or maximum 1 day ago. It should not be more than that. If it is more than 5 6 days ago, then gradually your profile will go to a inactive state. Remember that, right? And always make sure your profile strength is above 95. Above 95. If you add your profile pic or maybe the photo, you will be achieving 100%. So I would always prefer make your profile is above 95. The completion of your profile should be always above 95. This is the first step you have to mind. So many people are telling, okay, we are prepared and we are like almost ready for the interview, but we are not getting calls. That's because these things, if you monitor, if you can keep on updating, keep track of it, you will definitely get calls, because always there is a competition. As I said, there could be 5 vacancies, but there are thousands of people applying for it, right? So you have to keep that in mind, and you have to be in the top 5 searches. So whenever you search something, your profile should come first, means your resume should be updated and your profile should be updated. Then only it will be appearing in the search. This is the first thing you have to remember. Okay. Now, this, when you open your Naukri profile, all these tabs is something you need to fill. All these tabs is something you need to fill. Okay, so it could be like what role you're looking for, what is your resume, or what is your key skills, employment, education, IT skills, and basically this projects and something like the projects or profile summaries. People are skipping it. Please add that. Whatever is there in your resume, just put it in your profile as well, so that you have a complete version of your Naukri. Because at the day one, they were not going to see your profile, they are going to see your resume first, and then come here also they see all the details filled, then they will give you a call. So please make sure always you have completed all these points, right? And always attach your resume, keep on updated every week. You remove it, update it, remove it, update it. Keep on doing something so that you will be very active in this portal. Active people get a lot of calls. This is what the survey says. And people who have already got job, if you ask them, this is what they tell. They keep updating and they make their profile active. The more you use, the better you will be in the search. Okay, so this is again one step. And the third step is always keep track on this. Always keep track on this. Okay, the search appearance has to be increasing. If it's not increasing, if it's like stable for more than 2 3 days, maybe weekend no one will search. Just like you have off on Saturday Sunday, even the recruiters may have off on Saturday Sunday. But you have to remember one thing. If it is not changing for more than 2 3 days, there is some problem with your profile. These are the steps to understand where you're missing something, or is there anything wrong. It should be changing. The search appearance has to be changing. If it's not changing, that means your profile is not visible to the recruiters. This is something you have to keep in mind. Okay, so actions. So what do you mean by actions is, so actions is maybe the recruiters are sending you email, or they would have given you a call, or they would have put it in a shortlisted, or they would have selected your profile. Something they would have acted on your profile. That is where you have to keep in mind recruiters action. Even download is an action. Even download is an action. Even they are putting it a shortlist. That is also an action. Or if they are calling you, it's an action. If they are mailing you, it's an action. So always keep track on this. Okay, this is appearing in the search screen, and this is something which the recruiters are actioning on it. Always keep this in mind. Okay, so I'll give you time for questions. I think please go on mute. Please go on mute. Right. So what we are discussing here is we are seeing the search as well as the actions. Please always keep an eye on it. It has to be increasing. It has to be increasing. Okay, so only then your profile is active in Naukri and it is coming to attention to recruiters. So keep, please remember this in mind. Okay, now once you do this, these are the key skills you have to add it. If it's a data science, you're working for a data science, so you have to add as many as possible. I have seen a lot of resumes, like a lot of people who are telling that we are not getting calls, but when we go through their profile, they would have added just Python, SQL, data science. Only three skills. This is only three skills I can find in a key skills. Right? They would have given some 255 characters to fill whatever just fill it. Okay, and apart from that, you have to have some standard words, right? So maybe you are going for a data science role, maybe you will be looking for a data science, machine learning, predictive modeling, data cleansing, and SQL, Python. Add as many as possible. Try to fill this space, 255 characters. Don't just add 1 2 3. If you add 1 2 3, you will never get calls. The skills has to be as maximum as possible. In case one recruiter is searching Python, Power BI, machine learning. If they search this, your profile will not get selected if you have added just 1 2 3. You know Python, Power BI, ML. But the thing is, since you have not added in the key skill, if when they search, your profile is not going to be selected in the search itself, because you have just added three skills, that is Python, SQL, data science. If you have added as many as possible, maybe around 10 to 12 skills, if they search anything, obviously Python will be there, Power BI will be there, ML will be there. You already know this. You have already worked with a machine learning projects. You already have worked with a data science project. All this you have used. Since you have not included this, you may not get call. Try to include all these skills. This is where people are doing mistakes. The more you add the skills, the better calls you will get. I have reviewed a lot of profiles in the recent times, and I am seeing everyone has added just 1 2 3. Try to fill these key skills. This is very important. Okay, so once you add this, now what you have to remember is this. I have told you, keep an eye on this. Okay, last 7 days, last 10 days, how your profile has been, profile has been searched. See here, top keywords recruiters have searched for you. So Python they have searched, SQL they have searched, what is the count? So if you have added lot of things as a keywords, definitely recruiters will have high chance of selecting your resume, or maybe the high chance of searching your resume. Keep this in mind. Okay, so once you do this, always, as I said, this has to be increasing. Maybe Saturday, Sunday it may not, but other days it has to increase. Even though you are in the pandemic, even though you are in the gray market, even though there is no jobs, still it will increase. Some people will still shortlist it if your profile is too good. Always keep an eye on this. This has to be increasing, right? So then you go to your Naukri profile. There is something called profile performance. Okay, so profile performance is how you're active. This will tell you how you're active. This will tell you whether you're responding to the emails, whether you're responding to the calls, whether you're applying the jobs. This will tell you whether your profile is active or not. Okay, when you select this is a tab you'll get. Okay, if you clearly observe, this will be the thing you will be seeing what is your activity level. And again, I'm telling your activity level always should be high. Even medium also, I will not recommend it. It should always be high. In order to be your profile, in order to be your profile at the activity level high, what are the things you have to do? Just these things. That's it. You have to just do this, nothing else. Okay, so always I'll recommend you to have your Naukri app in your mobile rather than your web. Okay, so if it is in your mobile, right, you can keep on updating whenever you, I am sure that more than 5-6 hours you hold your mobile in your hand in a day. Just like you're opening your, just like you're opening your WhatsApp, just open your, just open your Naukri and update it. Right? Do this regularly. Do this regularly. It is telling regularly log in your Naukri account, and I'm telling you do it daily and at least once in your web. If you go to web, you can see a lot of profiles, companies, and you can have a better view. Do that. Okay. But in your mobile, please keep on updating. Right, and as I said, respond to the recruiters mails and messages. They will send you message, they will send you emails. Please respond, please keep on applying. Even if it is not relevant, do something. Like if it's not relevant, say maybe they would have searched something in you. Like for example, some people are searching SQL with Python. Maybe you don't know Python, but still apply it because you know SQL. When they get back to you, you tell them that this is what the role you're looking for. Then they may decide whether to go for your job description or not. But applying and talking to them is your responsibility because you are in need of job. Remember that. Okay. And coming to this, as I said, use your mobile and always keep updated. Suppose one person is not at all responding. He's just updating and he's just updating in his and he's not doing, obviously his level will go down and he will be at a medium pace level, like his activity will go down. If you keep on updating all these three, your activity level will increase. So always keep an eye on this. Always keep an eye on this. Right? Now, once you do this, finally at the Naukri, okay, there is something called fast forward service. There is something called fast forward service. Just go there. It's again a paid one, but don't go for the paid one. Don't go for the paid one. If you click this fast forward service, you will be landing in this page. You will be landing in this page. This page is coming from the fast forward, which is like a paid one, the paid Naukri version. I would not recommend to go for it, but few things are free. And one such we'll be talking about is resume quality score. Resume quality score. So what exactly this resume quality score is, it will tell how your resume has been rated. If you consider what is the font, what is the description, what is the key points that you have added, it will give you some rating for it. So this is something, a free service. Just go and click this. If you click this, you will be landing into this page. You will be landing into this page. Either anyway your resume will be present in Naukri or it will be present in your desktop. Just upload it and check the score of your resume. Check the score of your resume, and your resume score should be more than 70 at any point of time. If it is less than 70, again you will be at the receiver end, you may not get proper calls. Okay, try to have maximum score as possible. How to achieve this? How to achieve this? They'll tell you what is not wrong and what is correct. Suppose for this your resume score is 70, they're telling you need improvement. You need improvement. What type of improvement? Maybe your font style and the line spacing is not consistent. Like some space, some top of it you may would have given different font, down you would have given different font, maybe top you would have given Calibri, down you would have given Times Roman. So something would have done, the line spacing would have been different, the font size could have been different. So something is wrong with your resume, and that is the reason your score is less. Okay, and you may have not added like you may not add your education details or some achievements or some of the like personal information. So those things and all, if you avoid it, again it will be like incomplete resume. That also could be the reason your resume score may go down, right? And the thing is, basic thing you have to remember, very important step, you have to have your proper keywords of your skill. Whatever is your skills, highlight it in a bold. Just try to include everything in your keywords. Make sure you give proper keywords here, right? So these things, if you keep in mind, maybe your resume will improve, the score will improve. Higher the score, better the calls. Everything is directly proportional for you. You have your better score, for sure you'll get a call. No one will notice this. You have to keep on searching and you have to make your profile. See, there are people, okay, let's just say there is a batch of 30 members. All 30 members have the same knowledge because they would have trained on the same institute. But the thing is, one person immediately will get job. One person, even after 3-4 months, he may not get job because these are the things he is not following. These are few basic things. If you keep in mind, for sure you can improve as a getting calls for the Naukri. Okay, so this something which you can um, remember. I will always say above 70 is a good score. Above 70 is a good score. If you are well IIT 80, 85 plus, really good, you will be the first person who's going to get called when the recruiters search your profile. Right? So this is something which you have to keep in mind. So this, always make sure you get it from the fast forward service. It's a free one. You need not pay it. You can just go and check your resume quality score. Okay. Now, one thing I'll do, I will show a Naukri profile. I'll show a Naukri profile. Okay. So this is a profile. Okay. This is how it should look. Which company you're working with, you have to mention this. And always there should be a tick mark with respect to your email and phone number. This signifies that your profile has been verified. You'll be getting one OTP and you'll be getting your email confirmation. Always this should be tick mark. Okay. And as I said, it should be more than 95. Even we have added photo, right? So it should always be, just try to add your photo only, and you will be seeing your profile strength as 100%. So all these things are, you have to fill it. The first thing is resume. Always make sure your resume, and it should be what role, maybe analyst, and what is your experience. If this is a format, it makes easy for the recruiters to catch eye on your resume. If you just mention your name, they may have to open it and they have to check it and they have to see the details. If this is a name you have given, easily they can get to know what is your experience. It's just a way of attracting. See, you are into an exhibition, okay? You are seeing a lot of objects. What is the one thing which attracts you? That will be unique. So keep something identification for your resume so that the recruiters keep an eye on your naming convention. Okay. So after that, just go with the resume headlines. So resume headlines, as I said, it's going to be 3 years of experience in IT with relevant experience of 3 years. Currently working with which company? Everything you have to mention in your resume headlines. This is a very, very important step. In the presentation, I have showed you what is the keywords you have to include if you are working for a data science. And this one, just as an example, I've created a Power BI profile. What are the things you have to add in a Power BI profile? You have to add this. Suppose if you want to add anything, just go here and add as many as you can. They would have provided 255 characters. Just fill everything. Just fill everything. Okay. So just make sure you fill all this and try to cover all these 255 characters so that anyone searches with any of the key skills, they will be able to capture your skills. Do this. Okay. So after that, come for employment. Employment says that your current employment, where you're working. You have to give the project description, where you're working, from when you're working, all this information. If you give, then they will get to know where you're working. It makes their work easier. If you don't include all this, it's going to be incomplete. And very important, once you go with this, add projects. Add projects. Okay. Projects is something which is very important. Whatever is there in your resume, create the same project in the profile as well. Right? Adding project is also important because some people may just go with the profile. They may try to understand what type of projects you have worked with. what type of clients you worked with. So always go and add project. Okay, so if you see the project, if I just go this, see what is the project title, what is the client, in progress, when you have started working, what is the description, okay, whether it's an onshore, offshore, what is your team size, everything. If you fill it, this will give a better picture for them to view your report, view your project. Okay, so this is something which you have to do. And as I said, employment is very important. Education, try to add all your graduation, 12th and 10th. These three are important. Okay, after that nothing is important. If you have done your masters, you may add one post graduation, but other than that, these three is required. And come to IT skills, whatever tool you have worked, just put it in this tool, language, whatever you have worked, just to try to include this IT skills. And coming for project, as I said, whatever is there in your resume, just create it and try to put in your resume section. Profile summary, again, this is something which as a recruiter, first observation is 3 years of IT experience in data analyst, effective in pre-processing data and including data cleaning, expertise in building various reports. This is with respect to Power BI. With respect to data science, your profile summary will change, right? And one more site I would say is LinkedIn. So in order to go with LinkedIn, just add your LinkedIn profile here. In case someone clicks here, it will take to their LinkedIn profile. So this is our LinkedIn profile. So it will directly take your, in case here also they want to see some information, like what are your skills, everything, you can easily go and see it. So try to add your year accomplishment. Okay. And then you coming for career profile. So what type of job you're looking for? Maybe I'm looking for analytics, where me I'm looking for a permanent, and I'm looking for 3 locations. 3 locations should be fine. What is your expected salary? Something you have to fill it, and this comes under career profile. And finally your personal information. So personal information and all this, try to fill it so that your profile is complete. Okay, so as I said, this is your home page. This is your home page. Make sure it is 100%, and always keep an eye on your search appearance and the recruiter's action, right? As I said, if you go for your profile performance, it's high. It's high. That means I'm regularly logging in, I'm responding to the mails, I'm keeping in my updated profile. So always this is going to be high, right? So always keep an eye on this. And coming to fast forward, as I said, go to this, and don't, they'll keep on asking for if they want to go with the paid version. You just skip that, and you just go with your resume quality score. And already I have my resume in my Naukri. So just check this and check the score. It has to be above 70. So obviously there is something wrong. My font size or lining space, something is wrong. It needs improvement. So keep an eye on this and always make sure it is more than 70. This you have to keep in mind. Okay. And next thing is, go for the job recommended. Okay. Go for the job recommended. One at the time, you can select up to 5 jobs to apply. Okay. See, for example, I'm looking for Power BI. Business intelligence is there. Just click this, go for apply. Okay, and just see this. Okay, Myntra, there is an opening in Myntra. Just apply it. Some companies will take into their job portal. Do that. For example, Zoomcar, they need some business analyst. Just apply. And for this, they may ask some questions. Okay, which one you're good with, how much you rate yourself and SQL, something you submit and apply. That is also sent. Rockwell Automation. See, now some companies, if you open, there could not be a direct apply, but there could be apply on company side. Just click it. It will take to their website. It will take to their website. Here you go and apply. What is your roles and responsibilities? Just go for apply. And it was like either you have to enter or you have to autofill it. So you already have your resume, just upload it. So you have to create an account. When you're doing for the first time, create an account and upload it. Okay, so a lot of things you have to apply on your own. It's not that everything you're going to see. Flipkart is also hiring a data analyst. Just click this, apply. It will ask you what is your CTC, how much experience you have. Just fill this, apply it, right? And do this minimum whichever your company fill. As I said, only 5 you can do at a time, but if you want to be an active job searcher, you have to search minimum 20 to 25 companies. You keep applying. Let them reject. They will go through your resume. They will tell that the profile is not matching. That's accepted. But you do your work. Rest, leave it to them. If you apply to 100 jobs, highly chance that minimum 10 to 15 profiles you get selected. And if you apply only for 15, there is chance that even your profile will never come into picture. So do this. KPMG is a very good company. Just click this, apply it. They're asking all our details, nationality, what is my PAN card details, everything, fill it, apply it. Since it's a good company, they're asking more details, right? Then whatever your jobs been interested, maybe you will get everything in detail and you can go through it and you can apply it. Keep applying. The difference between a person who's getting calls and the person who's not getting calls is the way they are actively responding to emails and applying jobs. If you don't apply jobs, then you should never complain that I'm not getting calls. It's you who is going to decide how many calls you want to get, how many companies you want to apply. A person who has been actively applying every day, minimum 20 to 25 minutes he is spending, he is getting an average of 10 to 12 calls in a week. This is a statistics. A person who has never applied and never been and just waiting for the calls will never get call. It's you who have to take that responsibility of applying the jobs in the portal. Keep that in mind. Okay, so as I said, 100% fast forward service, profile performance, recommended jobs, just start applying. Okay, and sometimes the recruiter's message also will come. For now, maybe I don't have anything. You read all the messages and respond it. That is something you have to do it. Okay, so this is about Naukri profile. Okay, any question? Any questions? Do you have any questions? Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes. Tell me.
In project details, many of them are keeping the same projects. And is it matter? So many keeping the same projects?
See, your resume and your profile as well as your project should be unique. You
Yeah.
cannot just copy someone's profile. You have to change it. Like suppose you have worked with a, like for example, a banking problem. A banking problem. HDFC will also have same problem. ICICI Bank also may have same problems. So you have to change according to that. No one will go and put directly the same projects. If you put directly the same projects, if the recruiter has already seen this project, maybe he will assume is you have worked on the same team. Same team in the sense one project, 4 people may work. If not that case, if you have copy pasted something else from someone's profiles, high chance that your profile will not be taken to the next step. If they come to know that you have taken from somewhere else, your
Mm.
profile is not going to be taken forward. So your project should be unique. You have done a lot of POCs, you would have practiced it, you would have created a lot of Kaggle datasets, or you would have worked, just change it, just change the description, just change the problem statement and try to include that. Do that way rather than putting same copy paste. Copy paste will not work because project should be unique.
Yeah, sir. That's the point. Because so many of them are putting the same project. So that is the issue everyone facing. So we don't have so much project knowledge. So that's the point I have to be clear.
Yes, again for the projects, I'll be taking one more session how to add the projects. This is just for a profile, but in turn I will tell you what you have to do for the projects.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now just to talk about a few things about this as well. Mostly you will be getting calls from Naukri only because Naukri is something like you keep actively. And one more example also I'll give, LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is again a very good platform for getting some product based companies. Create an account in LinkedIn. It's just like a Facebook. In Facebook, people post their personal things, but here everything is professional. Any certification, any openings, any achievements, any targets, how the company is performing, all this details is something you will be following. So always use this LinkedIn profile. Okay, and this is, as I said, this home page is going, this is my details. Okay, what are the things I know, where I'm working, every single details I'll be putting onto it. Okay, and where my education skills, everything will be present just like your profile. And coming to the home page, as I said, this is going to be completely when you see here, it is like a news. Like you see that um, in your Facebook you get the news, right? Similarly, you can keep scrolling and you'll get to know what are the things happening around. And this is your network. It's just like I would say that if you go and see who are the connective connections, or maybe you can go and see who you can reach out to. That is something as a network you can see it. Okay, for example, I'll say here I'll have, let me show you how you can apply. See, all these people, maybe your known person, unknown person, or whoever is already present, just apply. Maybe you can reach out to them, right? And you can actually go and reach out to as many as people, because no one is going to reject you, because it's not a Facebook where you will accept only a known people. Everyone is going to search for a job. Everyone you can go and apply. Okay, so this is something you have to keep on following, and they'll post some job oriented like job oriented things. You have to go and like them or be active, just like a Facebook. What you do, keep on doing that, you can have a calls here as well. Okay, and this is something with respect to job. So for example, you go and search a job. I'll search data analyst. Whichever is company is applying for, whichever company is looking for a data scientist or a data analyst, will be putting here. For example, I put here quality analyst. Okay, these people are looking for a role. Just go and apply, and it will be directly taken to the company profile. So Xiaomi is a company, maybe our phone is red, right? Redmi phones, Xiaomi phones. So they are looking for it. Just go and fill this, submit the application. Immediately, this company will get your notification of your job, right? Next, come for, maybe I'll search for data science, data scientist. All this company are looking for data scientist. Okay, so just click this. See what is the company profile. Easy apply means directly it will take your phone number, address, and it will go, and you can just go and enter it. It is asking your resume. Just upload your resume, submit it. Very easy, very easy. Okay, and if you come for other things, maybe I would say that any other research analyst, some of the companies may be taken to their company profile, then apply it. So obviously you have to create an account. You have to spend a lot of time, that is there, because some companies may be an easy apply. Some companies may be like, see, Wipro is there, static data analyst, they want it. Okay, see all these are roles and responsibilities. Just go and apply. So if you apply, they will take to careers.wipro, their profile. You have to just go and apply it. If you apply, they will ask you to create an account, or they'll ask you to share your email. Just enter it, just take forward, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, and these two things are very important, LinkedIn and profile. See, again, I'm telling, everyone is equal. Everyone has learned it, everyone has prepared it, but the person who gets first call and the person who gets last call depends on how actively they are applying. If you just, I'll say one thing. Okay, let us say there is you know that, right? That bow and arrow, there is some target. Okay, you try to attempt for first time, you may fail. You try to attempt for the second time, you may fail. You do every day once, very likely chance that you may achieve the target. But keep on doing it for one day, keep on doing for 20 to 25 times, at least one will hit the target. That is the same concept here. If you apply one job in a day, obviously it will take 365 days to apply 365 jobs. In that 365 jobs, there is likely that 30 to 35 calls you may get in a year. The 365 jobs, if you keep on applying for every month, obviously you will be in a next step. You may get a lot of calls. Depends on the way you approach it. Those who are telling I am not getting calls, that means I can clearly tell you are not active. Keep that in mind. Okay, if you're telling there is no calls, that means you're not doing your groundwork. No, you're not concentrating on your basics. There was a situation where even in the pandemic there is a person who was getting calls from even the very good companies, because he used to spend 2 to 3 hours only on Naukri. Every company will read it, apply it, create a profile in the website, start doing it, start applying it. That is where you have to do it. The more you apply, the better calls you'll get, and there's high likely chance that 1 or 2 converted calls can turn into an interview call and you may clear it. If you're applying for 10 jobs, all 10 jobs will not come in your way. Only 5 will be selected. In that 5, only 2 will be getting calls. In that 2, only 1 will be scheduling it. Then see the increase of frequency of apply, then you will be getting the frequency of calls as well. Keep that in mind.